NFL fans, welcome back to a brand new episode of the J All Day Sports Show. In today's episode, we're talking about the Tennessee Titans and what they are going to do in this draft. We're going to give you guys a 7-round mock draft. The Titans have a new GM, Mike Borgonzi, coming over from the Chiefs. So, brand new blood. This team was awful. 31st ranked offense. They need a quarterback amongst a lot of other things. Let's get right into this roster, right? So I'm going to break down the lineup for you guys, both on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. All right, NFL fans, let's break down this Titans roster. They also have 20 free agents, unrestricted free agents hitting the market, so there's a lot of holes to fill. If you look, the strength of this team is in the front seven, guys. Very, very impressive stuff here. Only one real dud at the linebacker position, but the D linemen and these edge defenders are very, very solid group, right? The quarterbacks definitely underperformed in my opinion. I think they want to get younger at the cornerback position. That's definitely a position of need for the Titans. And then we look over at the offensive side of the ball, guys. This is where it gets ugly. Super ugly, like falling down the stairs, drunk ugly. The offensive line, awful. Everywhere you slice it. Even Cushenberry, who they brought over at the center position, horrible season. Will Levis was awful. Pollard's getting up there in age a little bit. Any one of these positions is up for grabs. We'll have to see what this Calvin Ridley situation brings. But for me, I'm bringing in the best players available for this roster. Whether it's offensive lineman, whether it's quarterback, they need big-time help on offense. Let's see how this Titans team attacks this draft. All right, in this year's draft, guys, we got a number 1, a number 2, 2 4s, 2 5s, a 6, and a 7. We're starting off this draft. They have the number 1 pick, guys. For me, you got to take a quarterback here. Who is the best quarterback on the board? For me, the best player in the draft is Abdul Carter. You can't take a guy like Travis Hunter. Like, what good is he going to do you if your quarterback absolutely blows? For me, Cam Ward is the most NFL-ready quarterback. To me, guys, Cam Ward has the only first-round grade out of any of these quarterbacks. He's going to the Titans with pick number 1. All right, Tennessee Titans fans, it's the second round. We have the third pick in the second round. They need offensive line help, and the best guy left on the board is Wyatt Millam from West Virginia. Had an incredible year. Not only can he pass block exceptionally well, he can really, really grind it in the run game as well. This guy is a first-round talent. He slipped to us in the second round. This is a no-brainer here, guys. 3-year starter at left tackle. Gave up no sacks in his college career. Are you shitting me? Holy shit. The Titans get a stud in Wyatt Millam in the second round. Now, we are up again, guys. Not until the 4th round, unfortunately. We got that first round pick in the 4th round. No 3rd round pick this year. Very, very disappointing for a team that's picking number 1. Now, where do we go, right? Looking over the board, trying to figure out DJ Giddens from Kansas State's a very, very talented guy as well. Where do we go? Jared Wilson, the center from Georgia, had a very good year. We could just go offensive side of the ball this entire time. This guy's a really good player at the center position in the 4th round. As I'm scanning through, Nick Nash from San Jose State, he's a very talented guy as well. 1,300 yards, 16 tutties. Big-bodied wide receiver at 6'3", 195. I think that might be the way to go as opposed to the center. I'm taking wide receiver Nick Nash, a big outside X-type wide receiver. Boom, nice pick in the 4th round. We got another 4th round pick, pick 18. Fortunately, Jared Wilson is still there, the center, and Cushenberry's getting older. I'm taking Jared Wilson from Georgia. I love the Georgia Bulldogs, guys. One of my favorite centers in this entire draft. Now we move on to the 5th round, pick 3. Not too many picks later. All right, all my Titans fans, 4 picks so far. We got the quarterback, we got a wide receiver, a tackle, and a center. We're revitalizing this offense for the Tennessee Titans in this draft because they were one of the worst offenses we've seen in a very, very long time. Danny Stutzman, the linebacker, is very interesting at this point in the draft for Oklahoma. Very, very tough player. Not so good in coverage, but what an excellent run defender. That's an interesting pick here early in the 5th round. Running backs are still on the board here. Jordan James from Oregon. I always liked what he brought to the table here. 1,268 yards. Very, very impressive this year. 5.4 average. They definitely need another running back considering Pollard is getting older and older and older. To be honest, I wouldn't be shocked if the Titans went 90% offense in this draft, But where do we go? Tutton from Virginia Tech is on the board here as well. Very, very talented player, 1,150 yards, over 6 yards per carry. So, where do I want to go in this spot? Fortune from South Carolina is definitely in play too. The cornerback position definitely needs to be addressed here as well. And I think I'm going to do this with this pick because corners are a valuable commodity, and a coverage grade of 90 for the Gamecocks playing against top competition. Look at these awesome grades like here against Alabama. Very, very solid cornerback. I like this dude, O'Donnell Fortune, 6'1", 185, good size. He is going to the Titans in the 5th round. We got another 5th round pick, guys. Where do we go from here? Do we address the offensive line a little bit more? Jake Majors, the center from Texas, is there. We got Frazier, the guard from LSU, has been pretty okay. When you're drafting late in the 5th round, you want to get the best player available, right? Elijah Clark, the safety from Syracuse. Darius Alexander from Toledo. This is a very, very good player. And Toledo is starting to get better and better players coming out of the draft year after year. I love this rush defense grade from the interior defensive line. I know this is a strength, but this guy is just too good to pass up in this spot, in my opinion. All right, now, picking in the 6th round, I want to get a running back in this spot for sure. Jaquindon Jackson, he's still on there. 5.4 yards per carry. Marks from USC, 1,100 yards this year. Rushing grade, gap grade. Elusive rating only at 50. I don't necessarily love that. Montel Johnson from Florida is still available. Raheem Sanders, he's okay. Jaquindon Jackson could be the guy. 6'2", 233. Big, big, big back. Marks from USC. 5'10", 208, more of a traditional size back. I like Marks from USC. He's going to the Titans in the 6th round. Now, in the 7th round, our final pick of the draft. Do we take another quarterback here? Like Jackson Dart from Ole Miss. That's a very interesting pick. Burton in the 7th round. Who's the best guy on the board right now? Kabenda, the linebacker, is interesting. Joe Evans from UTSA is on the board still. Elijah Badger from Florida. This seems to be like a guy who's fallen down the draft board a little bit. I'm taking a flyer on a wide receiver who's graded out pretty well. Pretty solid guy. 800 yards every single year. 6'1", 192. I'm bringing in more offense for the Tennessee Titans. All right, Tennessee Titans fans, here is your 7-round mock draft. Cam Ward and Wyatt Millam, 2 great picks in my opinion. And then no 3rd-round pick really hurts. We had to go with the wide receiver Nick Nash in the 4th round. And then another 4th-round pick, we went Jared Wilson, one of the better centers in this draft. An F grade considering Cushenberry was absolutely terrible, makes no sense. And then Fortune, the cornerback, very, very good pick in the 5th round. And then Darius Alexander, great grades. I think he's going to be a very good player at the NFL level. Marks, the running back, and then another wide receiver. They need offensive firepower. I'm bringing in all the offense I can in this draft. Titans fans, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.